How much is enough? That's a question that the very lovely Gillian asked me to talk about in one of these YouTube lives. I'm Rachel Papworth from Green and Tidy, the online professional organiser. I liberate busy people like you from the shackles of clutter and chaos to give you peace of mind and productivity. And I've been talking in the last couple of YouTube lives about downsizing and upsizing. So this seems like quite a good topic to follow on from that, because one thing that I notice with everybody that I work with and myself actually is that we seem somehow to have a natural sense of what is enough within the space that we have. Now, I'm sure there are quite a few of you that are thinking, I really don't, I'm in such a mess. However, it's my experience that even somebody who hoards has some sense of that. So someone who lives in a tiny house and someone who lives in a big house, we manage to fill it up. Even when we get quite cluttered, most of us don't make it unlivable. It is a bit different when we get into the territory of hoarding, but it's interesting. It's like we seem to adjust our expectations of what is a reasonable amount to own, and it just feels reasonable. It's a bit like when you get a bigger handbag, how you fill it up and suddenly everything that's in there seems necessary. And that's what makes downsizing so difficult, I think, is that you've over a period of time made that adjustment and got used to your space and got a sense of what is enough and what it's reasonable to own. And now you've got to make a readjustment fast, a sharp readjustment. And I think that's what makes downsizing so difficult. So what is enough? People often ask me if I'm minimalist at home. Well, you can see my office behind me is very tidy. There's some boxes at the back there. That's because I'm in the middle of a computer upgrade, and until I know that everything's working the way it's supposed to be working, I'm not getting rid of the packaging and also bits of peripherals and things that you might screw on that I'm not going to screw on, and I don't even know what I need to keep and what I don't need to keep, but I'll sort all that out when the migration and everything is completely finished. So yeah, people often ask me how minimalist I am. I don't think of myself as minimalist. I am tidy. There's not a lot out that I don't want out. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. Somebody nearby just started drilling. I hope that's not interfering too much. Yeah, so I have out on surfaces what I like to use. For me, minimalist would be everything. There'd be nothing on any surfaces, and that's not the case for me. I like to have things to hand, but I am tidy. And these days, I don't acquire them. I'm just going to get up and shut the door and see if I can stop that noise a bit. I don't know if that's helped at all. It's actually next door, but anyway. Yeah, these days I don't acquire very much, really, because over my life I've acquired quite a lot, and pretty much I feel like I've got enough. I've got enough clothes to last me. I don't want to acquire any books. They can be read and then they can just go straight out again. I don't really buy much stuff, except when I have to replace something, like I've just recently replaced my computer. So anyway, that's a few musings on what is enough, and I would be interested to hear your thoughts on what is enough in the comments below this video. And then I'll see you in the next YouTube live. Bye for now.